Hello and welcome students. Today we're going to do the fourth module of Microsoft Excel, that is Benviva Health Insurance. You can see the title of this project. It's the fourth module of Microsoft Excel module 4, SAM project A, analyze and chart financial data. Let me zoom it for you. One thing, make sure that you replace 1 with 2 at the end of your start file, and also make sure that you have your name in cell B6 in the documentation sheet. And before moving further, I would like you to inform that if you want me to do this project for you, or the complete course of Excel, Access, Word, PowerPoint, statistics, business analytics, or finance related projects, do text me on the WhatsApp, and you can also email me, and I will get back to you within few hours, and you will get a complete file which will be ready to submit, and you can submit it within few hours. So it's a very economical service and 24/7 available. You can text me anytime. Moving to the first step, that is Arjun Banerjee is a sales manager for Benviva Health Insurance in Wichita, Kansas. Okay, he is compiling sales and advertising data for the marketing department. Wants to use Excel to create charts to illustrate the data and emphasize trends. Go to employee plans worksheet. So this is the employee plans worksheet. The worksheet shows the number of health insurance sold by the quarter according to the plan type. Arjun wants to compare the number of plans sold in quarter 4. Okay, in the range F5 to F9, add a conditional formatting to show gradient fill blue data bars. F5 to F9, this is F5 and F5 to F9. In the range F5 to F9, add a conditional formatting to show gradient fill blue data bars. To apply the gradient fill data bars, you need to go to the home tab in the styles group. Here you will navigate to the conditional formatting, data bars, and this one, gradient filled blue data bars. That's it. Now you see data bars has been applied to the range F5 to F9. Moving to step number 2, Arjun also wants to provide a general impression of the annual trend of each plan type and the total plans sold. In the range G5 to G10, add line sparkline based on the data in the range C5 to F10. So G5 to G10, this is the range where we need to insert line sparkline. And to insert the sparkline, we need to go to the insert tab, and here we can find, in the sparkline group, you can find line. Now it asks us what is the range of the sparkline that you want to put in, and this is the case. In this case we have C5 to F10, so I would rather select C5 to F10. You can type it also. So now look at this, we want line sparkline in the range G5 to G10, and the data that we are getting from, that is from C5 to C10. Just click OK. Now you see sparkline has been inserted in the range that was supposed to. Now format the sparkline as follows to make them more prominent. Apply the blue-gray accent 6 darker 50 sparkline color to the range G5 to G10. Blue-gray accent 6, 10th column, 6th row. Now for this, first of all you need to select that sparkline range. When you select the sparkline range, you will see the sparkline tab will appear. Now we will navigate to the sparkline color, and it is the blue gray accent 6 lighter 50. Yeah, again blue gray accent 6 darker 50 and yeah, this is the one, sorry. Okay, blue gray accent 6 darker 50. So this color has been applied to the sparkline range that we have selected. Show the high points and low point data markers. Now you see there are only the sparklines is there. There is no high or low point indication in these sparklines. To show those indication of high point and low point, first of all need to select that sparkline range, and after that sparkline tab will appear, and here you can check high point and low point. Now you see this is the low point, this is the high point, again this is high, this is low. So all sparkline have a high and low data markers right there. Moving to step number 4, Arjun has created a pie chart representing the percentage each health plan type contributed to the total plans sold in quarter 1. Okay, he wants to allow more room for the plot area of the chart. Modify the chart in the range I2 and O7. This is the chart I2 O17 that we need to modify. The first execution step is change the position of the data labels to inside end. To change the position or apply any formatting to the data labels, first of all you need to select the chart. Now you will go to the chart elements button, this one, data labels. Now you see it is placed outside on the outside end. You need to select inside end. You can have a preview of how it will look like using different, but now right now we will select inside end. Move the legends to the right of the plot area. Okay, again these are the legends at the bottom. You can see this is the legends. To apply to relocate the legends, first of all select the chart, go to the chart element, navigate to legends, and here you will select right. So number 4 step has been completed successfully. Moving to step number 5, that is Arjun wants a similar pie chart showing the percentage each health plan type contributed to the total plans sold in quarter 4. Create the chart as follows. Okay, create a 2D pie chart based on the range in the range F5 to F9 using the category labels in the range B5 to B9. So we have to insert 2D pie chart, and the range that we are going to use, that is F5 to F9 and B5 to B9. So first of all we need to select the range B5 to B9, and then pressing the control key and selecting F5 to F9. To create a pie chart, go to the insert tab, and here you will click on the pie chart, and the first option is this one, 2D pie chart. So we have inserted a 2D pie chart. Now it says resize and reposition the chart so that the upper left corner is located within the cell I19 and lower in O34. So I will select the chart here. I19 is probably this one. Yeah, and the bottom will be O34, I guess. This one, let me have a look. Yes, 34, and also the O should be, the right corner should be in the O. So now if you see, it is the O column, I column, 34, and 19. So it is rightly placed between I-19 to O-34. Yeah, that's it. Now moving to step number 6. Customize the pie chart you just added as follows to match the appearance of the plan sold in Q1 pie chart. Okay. Enter plan sold Q4 as a chart title. So I am copying this text instead of typing. Clicking on the chart title, and here you can paste the chart title you just copied. Apply style 4 to the chart. First of all, select that chart, and after that you will see the chart design tab, and now you can select chart 4 style 4, right, this one. Now change the colors to Monochromatic Palette 6. Again, select the chart, go to the chart design tab, and here in the change colors you will find Monochromatic Palette 6, this one. Change the position of the data label to inside end. Again, to add and show the data labels, first of all select the chart element, data labels, and here you need to select inside end. Change the data labels content to show a percentage rather than a value. Okay, since you can see in this chart they have shown the percentage rather than the values, and here we have the values, so we do not want these values to show, we just want the percentage. For this you need to select the chart, go to the chart element, data labels, and here you will select more options. Now you see the value has been checked. You have to check the percentage and uncheck the value. Now you see those values have been changed to percentage. Move the legend to the right of the plot area. Again, select the chart, click chart element, go to legends, and select right. These are very basic steps. Anyhow, if you are finding it difficult to execute, just share me your files, the start file and the instruction file, and I will complete the that assignment for you and send it back to you. Then you can just submit it and get it graded. So it's not that difficult. Okay, I'm waiting for your WhatsApp or over the email. I'm waiting. Moving to step number 7. Arjun wants to insert a column chart that combines the quarterly sales data in a single column of each helpline type. Change a chart as follows. Create a staked column chart based on the range B4 to F9. Again, I need to select the range B4 to F9, and this time the chart is staked column chart. Go to the insert tab, and here go to recommended chart, all charts, stake column, this second one. Now it says resize and reposition the chart so that the upper left corner is located in B12 and the lower right corner is located in G34. Dragging it up to B12 and G34. Yeah, this one, 34, B12, B and G. That's okay. So we are done with this one. Moving to step number 8, that is customize the stake column chart as follows to coordinate with the other charts and make the data easier to interpret. Enter plans sold by type as a chart title. I'm again copying it and selecting the chart title text box, and here pasting the title that I just copied. Now it says change the maximum value to 10,000 on the vertical axis. So you can see these are this is the vertical axis and this is the horizontal axis. So the vertical axis, I need to change the maximum value to 1000. Okay, so for this you do not need to click, you just need to click the vertical axis and double click it. Now you see a format axis window will appear on the right corner. Now you see the maximum value axis is 12,000. You have to just change it to 10,000. That's it. Now you see this is 12,000. As I press the tab, it will the data will become bigger, like the bars will become bigger, and it will show 10,000. That's it. Change the colors of the monochromatic plate 6. Okay. Select the chart, go to the chart design, change the colors, monochromatic plate 6, this one. I hope I am making you very clear, and still if you are finding it difficult, just text me. I am just a text away from you. Moving to step number 9. Arjun also wants a chart that compares the quarterly and total sales of the 3 PPO health plans. Create a chart as follows. Create a clustered column line combination chart based on the data in the range non-adjacent B4 to F7 and B10 to F10. The first range is B4 to F7, B4 to F7, and the second is B10 to F10. Pressing the control key, B10 to F10. Now it says clustered column line combination chart. Clicking the insert tab, recommended chart, all chart, combo chart. Now you see this one, clustered column line combo chart. Okay. Now change the chart type to show elite PPO data as a clustered column chart. Now you see this elite PPO, it will be as clustered column chart. This one. Move the chart to a new worksheet. PPO Combo Worksheet as the name of the chart. So I'm copying this name and clicking OK. Now it says move the chart to a new worksheet. So I'm selecting it. Go to the chart design, and here you will find move chart to a new worksheet, and I will rename the new worksheet as I just copied it. Okay. Now you see the chart has been moved to this sheet. Okay. Now it is updating us, so I think that's it for this video. It has only 4 steps remaining, but it will take time. The video is lengthy enough. Do let me know if you want me to do the next part of it, so definitely I will do it, or you can just text me if you want me to do this complete assignment or the complete course of your Excel, Access, Word, PowerPoint, statistics, business analytics, finance related projects, mathematics or English related projects. So do text me. I will be there within a few hours. So see you in the next video. Do subscribe to my channel. Till then, take care.